Your Majesties, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for always returning. Trust you and yours are well and you're loving yourself and others like always. Many thanks to all of you for the support you give to the channel. Thank you so much to our channel members, to our anonymous supporters, to all of you my esteemed subscribers. You're loved, celebrated and appreciated. Ooh. I'm here today again with Dr. Umar's discussion. And he is saying that we were before Abraham, we were before your Jesus, we were before your Muhammad. Yeah. Some of you are angry right now. What is she saying? Why would she say that? This is how they were angry with Umar as well, you see. So now, let's have a discussion, right? Let's have a discussion. On the other channel of mine, Abigail Osimiri 2.0, if you've not subscribed there, I think that's where I'm going to be doing more of reading from texts and scrolls and giving you the information or informations that the whole concept of these three persons mentioned here was existing before this actual name existed. The story of men with characteristics of these three names I mentioned earlier was already existing, and that we do in the other channel. I don't want to mix that up because I discovered that some of you here are not ready for the truth at all. Abigail Osimiri 2.0, you can check that out where we do more of spirituality and connecting back to our ancestors, connecting back to the source. Yeah, so there is a reason why he said this, and I'm not surprised at all, and I'm never going to argue with him because I understand where Umar is coming from. I'm going to leave you with the clip soon because he was talking about why you shouldn't put religion on a black movement. Now, we have been successfully swayed, and this is the reason why these religions was created in the first place, to control us and to destroy us at the process. Because we have a movement which is the African movement, the melanated movement, and they discover that division starts coming in. And when you look into this critically, discover that there is a division because of religion. The division emanated, or the division started because of religion. Because this group will say, I'm Muslim, this is what we believe in and do, they forget who they are, that they are Africans. And this group will say, I'm Christian, this is what we do, they forget who they are Africans. I keep telling you, before Christianity, before Islam, we were Africans. Before Christianity, before Islam, all the stories that are in your Bible and the Quran existed in the African mythology, the African spirituality, before Christianity, before Islam. Religion is only there to divide us. There was the issue of Mami Grace. I had that in one of the live sessions we had where she wanted to help the youths, the Ghanaian youths, children who cannot afford education. She has a foundation, I think $1 million foundation, to help with education for some group of children who are not opportuned. And that process started smoothly and was going. And when it was about to be effective, some group of people came in and said they were not going to support her. Like, they came out boldly and said it, that because she's not a Christian, she don't have the same belief like them, they are not going to allow that to work. A group of some old men and women who might have discovered their life already became a stumbling block for these young boys and girls who should have been helped to ascend to a particular level in their life. Because of religion, these old men and women destroyed the future of these young boys and girls. So their Jesus have told them that they should not relate with anybody who do not believe in the same God and the worship that they do believe in. You see the division I'm talking about? These are Africans in the African continent. This is an African woman who wants to help her people. But because of Christianity became a stumbling block. These are Africans together, but Christianity came into the middle and caused a division. So the young innocent boys and girls were denied this opportunity because these old men and women claim that they are custodian of these Christian laws, claim that this woman is not a Christian, she don't have the same belief like them, so they will not allow her to use her money to train these children. This is a woman who has made it in life. She have ascended from the lower vibration and consciousness that we all are in. She ascended from that long ago. She's trying her best to see that people understand this whole thing going on. She never forced anybody to accept what she said. She only tried to prove to you this is what is happening. She can as well use that $1 million to, go on luxurious vacation, develop herself with more businesses and, everything. But she decided to sacrifice that money for some children to have a good life. And because of Christianity, these children were denied. You see the level of which this thing is eating us, Your Majesties.
We were around before Jesus. We were around before Abraham. We were around before Muhammad. And we were worshiping God before those religions. Every country in Africa had an indigenous spiritual system before those religions showed up. So those religions cannot be the foundation for our work because we pre-existed them. I'm not against the religions. Many of my Pan-African forefathers were pastors of the church. I'm simply saying that cannot be the basis for organization because not all black people belong to the same religion. The reason the Honorable Marcus Garvey is the greatest Pan-Africanist of all time, the greatest human organizer of all time, and the reason he was most successful than any other organization that came after him is he was one of the only leaders we had who did not put a religion on his movement. The Garvey movement was a government. It was not a religion. Honorable Elijah Muhammad, respect to him, but he put Islam on it. Noble Drew Ali put Islam on it. The Hebrew fathers, they put Hebrew on it. Father Divine, Daddy Grace, they put Christianity on it. Even in the continent, many of the movements had a religious flavor to them. Garvey said, we're not going to do that. African people are spiritually diverse. Allow them the right to worship God as they want. But when they come here, this is about nation building for African people. Whenever you put a religion on a black movement, first of all, you're doing something that's unnecessary because we don't suffer because of what we believe. We suffer because of who we are. But even more importantly than that, because our people are so religiously immature, I'm never going to feel comfortable as a Christian being a part of a Muslim movement. I'm never going to feel completely comfortable as a Muslim being part of a Christian movement. As Malcolm said, leave the religion out of it. Focus on being African. What is wrong with rallying around your biological, psychological, spiritual, genetic, and anthropological connection to the mother continent? That's where we should.
That I agree with.
I do not see any lie detected in what Umar said, Your Majesties. Why do we all want to put religion when it comes to nation building? Oh, are you Christian? Oh, are you Muslim? Oh, you want to hear whether I'm Christian or I'm Muslim? So you decide what? Oh, you go to church? How do you go to church? Oh, you go to mosque? If I say I'm going to church now, the Muslims will be angry. If I say I'm going to mosque, the Christians will be angry. What is our problem? These religions are there for their own aim and we are still not waking up to it. And then still we don't want to allow each other. We don't want to allow each other live in peace. Allow everybody with their conscience. You can be your Christian, do whatever you want to do. But when it comes to nation building, the African people and everything that concerns the growth of the motherland, you should come all in for it. Set aside your religion. You can be a Muslim, go to your mosque, do whatever you want to do. But when it comes to the African success and everything, you drop your Islam aside. But can we do that? Can we drop aside our religion when it comes to nation building? And close our eyes and accept ourselves as brothers and sisters, not as, oh, you are my brother Christian, or you're my brother Muslim. It's because we couldn't do that, that politics have taken hold of religion today. A man who is bad and obviously corrupt and can be used by the West to destroy your country, they come tell you I'm a Christian, and then all the Christians vote for him because he's a Christian. They are not voting for him because he's good. They are voting for him because he's a Christian. But they are aware that he's bad. Even though he's bad, he's our own. A man who is potentially corrupt and can be used by the West to destroy your country. Because he's a Muslim, you vote for him since you also are Muslim. You tell your Muslim brothers and sisters, you send seculars through your mosques, through your imams, please vote for him, he's our brother. Even if he's bad, he's our own, let him go there. You propagate the quest of Islam. You send him there. And then at the end, everybody are the one crying, no? The Muslims will cry, the Christians will cry. But who helped him up there? Who supports him at all cost? The Muslim or the Christians? And at the end, who is crying? Everybody cry, oh. This one, at the end, the Sufis don't know whether you're a Christian or you're a Muslim. We all cry together. And that is why it pains me. Where we discriminate against ourselves because of religion. You are not a Muslim, you are not going to heaven. You are not a Christian, you are not going to heaven. Even in these different religions, in the different denominations, there are still division. What is our problem? Like sometimes I'm still asking this question. What is our problem? They are like the color. What is the color of our problem? We don't want anything that will put us together to achieve the goal that we need to achieve as a united, melanated nation. That is our weakness. And it's being used against us. And that's when we talk about unity. How can we be united? And then you ask them, because we have Christian, we have Muslim, if you say the unity, that means everybody will have to become a Christian. You look at the country, in the continent of Africa, a particular religion will be trying to see that everybody becomes that religion. The Muslims will try their best to propagate Islamic agenda so that everybody will become a Muslim. The Christian will want to propagate Christian agenda to make sure that everybody becomes a Christian. So we are diverting our energy, we are bent on spreading our vibration and strength on this whole religion issue. As we are struggling there, behind you, they are taking what they need to take. They are growing in their nations. They don't care whether you're a Christian or a Muslim. That's your business. Their own is to cause this division, and then they go and grow, steal your resources. You are there killing yourself in the name of religion. They steal your resources and go develop. Your Majesties, what are we saying? We shouldn't put religion on any movement that is for the melanated community. We are Africans, we are melanated people. We shouldn't be defined by whether you're a Christian or a Muslim. Because prior to these religions, we were Africans, Your Majesties. Leave your thoughts and opinion there at the section, and I'm going to see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself, love others, stay safe, stay positive always. Your Majesties, bye for now.